right, we are on the Western Cape campaign for Home Rule with Executive Mayor of Hermanus, Annelie Rabie. Mayor, thank you for the engagement that we just had. You're doing some excellent work here in Hermanus. The town looks beautiful, but you also have some pain points, some frustrations in terms of the powers that you as a mayor have to change things. We're proposing federal solutions. What kind of powers would you like to acquire from the central government in Pretoria, and what's holding you back?
I just need to do one correction. We are in Overstrand Municipality, yes, of which Hermanus is one of the 4 towns. What I would really like to see is, and as we've mentioned, is more relaxation of the SPLUMA regulations that will allow us to be more open and more free and more circumstantial around land use applications, EIAs, and a whole range of those matters. Linked to that is the fact that there is disparity between what I may do, what the provincial government may do, and what national government may do in the same geographic area. And as I've mentioned to you, often we have an issue with ocean-based activities or coastal-based activities, and then we find that below the low water mark is DAF, between the high and the low water mark is Cape Nature or another provincial department or another municipality, and above the high water mark is Overstrand. Citizens don't see that. Citizens want to have one entry route into whatever it needs to be done and have it sorted. So fishing rights, for example, why must fishing rights for a coastal town be issued in Pretoria? Why can't it be issued here, where people were born, were brought up in the ocean with the fishing industry? Why do they want to do it for us? On a provincial level, why can't we decide for ourselves how our police and security resources should be utilized? We know where the hotspots are. We know where the vehicles are needed. We know how we could maneuver and manipulate resources around the hotspots as that migrates. So I'm a strong proponent, and my council is a very strong proponent of extensive devolution of power to the most lowest level that we can get, with as much and as many powers that we possibly can have in order to make it work for us to be more cost effective. And closing on this point, EIAs. We can't approve EIAs.
Environmental impact assessment.
Environment and a variety of people. It takes anything up to 2 to 3 years. Now, if you are a developer, if you want to invest in an area, are you going to wait 2 years to get an EIA going? Now, obviously with us, it's different because we are a very environmentally oriented town. But in many instances, we believe local people with local knowledge should be able to deal with it and not have to go beg, please, will you consider us, and then be dependent on the whims and fancies of a bureaucracy, which we don't know where we fit into their list of priorities.
Annelie Rabie, thank you very much for sharing your experience with us and for making time in your busy schedule.
Thank you very much indeed. We appreciate it.